Welcome to Deck Talk, where shit's about to change. Yes, alright. So, shit is about to change, ladies and gentlemen, in Deck Talk. Now, initially, when we started Deck Talk, it was meant as a focus on, the deck creators and some of the new stuff that they were pumping out. That was the initial idea. And you'll notice that it came out like once every 2 weeks. But then we started realizing, ironically enough, through the community that was messaging back that, hey, it'd be really nice if you could cover this deck, or hey, could you show me something on this because I don't know how to play this. And that was a very interesting thing. It actually made us realize that there was a need for some sort of educational aspect to our show. And they also asked for playback too, which we gave them. So as Deck Talk adapted, we started including other decks, not just, newer ones that were being put out there, but also some standardized ones and showing you how to play these decks correctly. And some of these standardized decks were slightly different because of little tech variances. That's fine. Or things that they found that worked better. Shit changes. So we adapted. And for the most part, the community liked what we did. But there were several incidences where they did not. Shaman via Fire, Control Warrior via Carlos, and most recently the Mech Mage fiasco with both myself and Ice Girl. Okay, so I could point out why these were kind of problematic and try to place blame on that, but there's no fucking point to it. Instead, I'm just going to say that they were lessons learned. They were very important lessons learned. Recently, I've had to have discussions with quite a few website managers because there are several sites that actually rehost my stuff. One predominantly here in the English-speaking world. And, well, there was a lot of concern. See, Deck Talk has always endeavored to put forth a quality product as well as having a good deck guide with it. Now, the last time, no difference there. As a matter of fact, it's probably one of the best deck guides we've ever written. But the problem was nobody read the guide. Instead, they saw Mech Mage and threw a hissy fit. Which, rightfully so, let's be honest, everybody's sick and tired of seeing Mech Mage. They're sick and tired of seeing Hunters. They're sick and tired of seeing Mech Shaman. They're sick and tired of seeing everything. True fact. So, people got really annoyed. People got really upset. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And I kind of have to agree with them. Last episode was not one that I had any creative control in. Matter of fact, I literally transferred control over to somebody else. Just as a wonky little fun experiment. That shit will never happen again. Seriously. Not that I'm putting the blame on anybody. I feel that I actually have to have a greater amount of control in the quality of what we put out. Because, as we've seen, when I do not have that, people get rather upset. I mean, dramatically upset. We're talking, Magic Amy / Hosty fucking levels of upset here. I mean, my God. And I was trying to put out the little flames as I saw them, but unfortunately, they became so much that I could no longer fight. So, true story. Now, as I said, multiple different managers of websites actually approached me on this thing at different times. So, I mean, I kind of have to really pay attention to what they're saying, since these are some of the main outlets at which I disperse my media. And they suggested a couple things. A couple things I've said, okay, well, I think you're bowing to pressure, and that's kind of bad, but I will take that under advisement. And yeah, when people literally are using like the whole downvote and anger and this, that, and the other to force a change, that is a form of coercion. Let's not fool ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That is a form of coercion. But sometimes it takes that sort of methodology in order to change and make something better. And I'm willing to listen to what is being said, and I'm also willing to adapt and change. That way we can actually have a better product for the rest of the community to enjoy. So we're going to be moving away from the quote-unquote educational deck aspect of it. We are still going to provide educational content. Please do not think that. But we are moving away from more standardized decks. We don't want to saturate that, or else basically we look like the guys that are day late and dollar short. All right, so we're going to actually move more towards the tournament decks that have won, new decks that are coming down the pipe, and unique tech variants of things that we've seen. And now, when I say unique tech variants, I don't mean 1 or 2 cards. 3 is a pushing it. 4 is more ideal. 5 or more, much better. All right? Just so you understand my guidelines that I'm looking at. All right? I don't want to actually have it be the same damn deck we've seen every fucking day. All right? But I would also like to point out there's only so much variance you can have in Hearthstone because of the available card pool and of the available viable cards. And I just say viable very specifically. There's only so many creations you can get. So we are going to endeavor to make the show better one way or another. I'm never going to relinquish control of the show to anybody. Hopefully, as we're changing gears and changing formats and evolving, we'll also get some new graphics. Hint, producer, you're slacking. You're well over the episode mark. So, yeah. Things are going to change. Hopefully for the better, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully for the better. I am really looking forward to it. I'm actually a little excited about it. Initially, when I was getting all this hate, I was really pissed off. But now that I see this opportunity to evolve, grow, and make the show better, I'm fucking gung-ho for this shit. So, yeah. Stay tuned. We'll have more information coming up soon. And it should be fun. Till then, stay safe, stay warm, and make sure to punch RNG in the face. Have a nice night.